Hi, and welcome to this series of tutorials on how to write a sonata for violin. So this will be a work with a piano and a solo violin. So I've already set it up set up the blank score on Sibelius, which is what I'll be using throughout. And let's begin. So let's select a key signature. Let's just go for something quite simple. So let's say F major, for example. So it's just one flat. Okay, and so this is the violin part, this is the piano part. And we'll begin with a so we're starting in the sonata form in the exposition, so we're going to begin the first subject, and we could just begin very simply with a 4-bar question followed by a 4-bar answer. Okay, so we're writing in F major. So if we have the first 4 bars predominantly on F, the chord of F, and then the next 4 bars predominantly on the chord of C, so that would be nice and simple and nice and symmetric, so that should work. So let's just have a think about what we could do. So let's have something starting on F, which is always good. Maybe something that slowly builds up with some passing notes, possibly. Let me just turn the volume up a bit. Okay, that should be better. So we're in the 3rd bar here, and we've just got this this idea of just a rising scale, basically. And here we want to, so by the 5th bar we need to be back on C, chord of C. This is predominantly on F, I think we said. And a way of achieving an F to C movement is to go to the 2nd chord in F, which is the G minor chord, possibly a 7th chord. So that will consist of G, B flat, D and F, and then that should nicely go into the C chord in bar 5. In this tutorial we'll just concentrate on the first 4 bars though. Okay, so let's just write the left hand in the piano. So it seems here we've got it going up to B flat, in fact. So although the F is fine as a pedal, technically we've gone into B flat 2nd inversion there, and 2nd inversion here as well with these passing notes. So the chord here is F, that will have a B flat and D, and here is F, we'll have a D and B flat. So that's fine. It's just that I said we'd have it all in F, but it's not technically in F, it's moving into B flat, into the chord of B flat. So let's just have a very simple left hand part. Now we need to prepare the modulation to B flat. Okay. Oops. And then here we need the D to go in there, so we'll just have F, B flat, D, B flat, just have the B flat there again, because we're still landing on the chord of B flat here. So the next part we could, so we can continue this, and let's have it on the G7 chord. Okay, so that should be fine. Now common to all this is the note F. So we could, you know, a held note on the violin does sound very good, and it'll only be for a short while. So we could actually just put F, held F, throughout all these 4 bars for the violin, and just see how that sounds. So we'll have F. Okay. Okay, so that's all held. Okay. We'll just change this slightly, so let's just listen to it. Hold on. And then that will go down to the E. Okay, that sounds fine. Let's just embellish this a little bit. We could actually go here. Oops. Just have a bit more motion. Okay, that should sound fine. We might have just a little ornamentation here on the first note. Just a turn. Okay, that should sound good. And we'll just tie that over. Now, because we're going down to the E here on the violin, we could, and you can see that we've been building it up very slowly in the piano, really plodding along upwards in terms of the pitch. We could, and since the violin's been holding this long note, we could just have the violin doing a very fast quaver pattern downwards, stepwise pattern, really sort of counteracting all this stuff that's going on in the piano. I think that might work quite well. So let's just quickly do that. Oops. Okay, so that should sound okay. We'll just do a bit more ornamentation on that. Let's just have a listen. Okay, that sounds reasonable. This just needs to go down. And I think in this part here we could have a bit more motion, maybe introduce some octaves or some semi-quaver octaves. So something like So this is probably quite a nice sort of change of rhythm for effect, especially on G7 chord, which then resolves down to the dominant 7th here. Good. Okay, so let's just put a tempo in. So Control Alt T and then Q equals say 110. Text, music text, and metronome. There we go. So let's have a listen. Okay, so that sounds fine. So the next 4 bars will be on the dominant, and hopefully you can work out what I'm going to do next. You know, it's just going to be mirroring what we've just done. So please do have a go and join me next time, and please subscribe and leave comments. Thank you.